brand new kitchen. And hello, Facebook. Here we are. It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's time for baking with Olivia. Hi, Morty. Um, Welcome to this version of Olivia Goes on Tour. I am in Palm Springs at a house with my little girl and her family. She's napping again, peacefully, like the fabulous lady that she is. But I'm here, and we're going to make some cinnamon rolls today. I'm super excited. Hello, Eric. Good afternoon. All right. So, couple things. Oh, Google. Shoot, I'm not near my Google. Oh, someone set a timer for 4 minutes. Is anybody good with that? Because hi, Kristen. Ooh, like I'm not seeing a whole lot of like the comments as they come in. They disappear. Hey, everybody. So I'm gonna woo-saw myself into better mental clarity. Holy goodness, that is black as night. Well, it's supposed to be strong. The unfortunate part is this is half decaf, so I'm probably not going to drink it. Hello, JCFGFC. Hey, look, I know my letters. All right, we've got some French press coffee going because later we're going to make a coffee flavored icing to go on top of cinnamon rolls. Huzzah! I'm also really sorry. My cameras are on two different eye lines, so just bear with me if you will. Oh no, forgot. So the first mess we're making today is we're going to overboil our milk, water, and butter. Hi, Michael. I've got you to work already. I'm in another neutral kitchen. Yes, I'm in a new kitchen. Yes, I'm working in many ways. But hi, TDP711. P.S. There's a poltergeist inhabiting this stove behind me. It's literally just keeps clicking. If you can hear it, don't worry, nothing's on. I just literally think there's like gremlins or something in this kitchen that I can't control. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so set this here for now. I'm in a huge kitchen. I'm going to get spoiled by all of these lovely kitchens. All right, so the first things first, we're going to mix together our dry ingredients. Cinnamon roll is a yeasted dough. So it's got some rice from. I've actually got a batch that's already in the middle of its like actual rise. But I'm going to show you how everything goes first. Okay, so this is 2 3/4 of a cup of flour, all purpose, a quarter of a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and the last thing that we're going to put in there today is 1 whole packet of apple dry yeast. Lovely, fabulous. So just let drop right open. Put dry. I'm going to whisk all of my dry together. So notice we don't have any baking soda or powder in this because we've got yeast. So we don't need anything other than, man, my comments are like disappearing as soon as possible. I've missed so many people. Here, I'm just going to do that. Hi, Eric. The little up is wonderful. It's weird. So here we go. We're working. I think I've got it figured out. So yeah, we don't need any soda or powder because we've got the yeast in there. The dry ingredients. Now I'm going to go with the wet ingredients, which is a cup of milk, a quarter cup of water, and then 3 tablespoons of butter. And we've melted the butter so everything's nice and liquidy. And then I'm going to give it like a tiny little stir. We got 1 egg. The egg is the only other leavening agent that you get. Okay. This off. Ta-da! Now, if you have a mixing stand, you can use that, but I did not feel like carting my mixing stand all the way down to the desert. Hi, Mom and Cam. Hi, mgrad67. We're making cinnamon rolls for those of you just tuning in. We've got our dry ingredients, our wet ingredients heated up to at least 110 degrees. I'm going to say it was at least that because it was borderline boiling.
you do need a little heat. Usually when you proof yeast, like if you're doing a loaf of bread, you want your water to be between 100 and 105 degrees. I think that activates the yeast better than cold water. I'm not sure about the science why, but that's what happens. So if you have a mixing stand, you can use it. But honestly, I did this earlier, and a big spoon, a wooden spoon, works just as well. So you're going to mix it until it starts to form this soft kind of dough that we've got going on. Okay, that goes there. Oh man, I'm hungry, you guys. Okay. Now we get to knead things. Oops, it's probably been 4 minutes. I'm gonna press my coffee down. There we go. Let's hope it works, because that is not the coarse ground coffee that I ground up. I left this morning. Smart me would have planned ahead, and Smart me would have packed everything the night before, but Smart me was evidently nowhere to be found. Hi, Sasha. Hi, Tony. We've got cinnamon rolls going. We're lightly flouring our surface because now we're going to knead the dough, and I'm so excited because I really do enjoy kneading dough. Put this over here. We're going to knead it for like 3 minutes, and I'm just going to look at my clock down. Oh, or I'm not going to look at my clock down here. I'm going to look at that thing because it's actually got a timer on it. So 6:37 is when we started. And yeah, kneading is kind of really good when you're feeling a little stressed or you want to work anything out. You get to do that with this stuff. What I'm kind of doing, I know you can't really see it on Facebook. Actually, I could probably. There we go. Check this out, guys. Camera skills. I'm just going to do that for now and talk to you while I knead for what looks like another minute and 20 seconds. Get some more flour up in here. And it's going to come out really elasticy. Really had fun doing that this morning. Hi, Tony. Did you think I was taking a break? I've not taken a break just yet. And I said I just hadn't figured out what I was going to make. But I ended up going, hi, Meritz. Hi, Edwin. Hi, Samuel. Hi, Rick. How's everybody doing today? No, Tony, come rain, come shine, I will probably be here. Even though my waistline would probably enjoy me taking a break, I'm just going to keep doing what I do, right? So this is our cinnamon roll dough. And for those of you just tuning in, it was 2 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and 1 package of active dry yeast. Whisk that together, a little flour, and then you melt 3 tablespoons of butter into a 1/2 cup of whole milk, 1/4 cup, and 1/4 cup of water. You want it to be around 110 degrees, the liquid, so that the yeast will activate properly. Hi, Merlin, I'm so sorry. My camera's at a weird angle. Okay, I'm gonna catch up here, Facebook, bring you back up, because I'm sure that was really fun. We've got like 30 seconds left-ish. Once this is all kneaded and done, she's really smooth, elasticy. What we're gonna do, count down with me, 10, 9, 8, 7. This is more beneficial when there are children who don't know how to count yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so she's like really nice. You can see nice and smooth. We've got a lightly greased bowl. You can't really see that it's greased, but we're gonna put it in there. You take this lovely towel and we're going to cover it for 10 minutes. And I am going to drink some of this coffee. I lied. Hey, Bill. And we're making cinnamon rolls. So, by the way, lovely Lola's pinup closet tank top. We've got these in crop tops, and they're my favorite. We even have these in kid sizes. So if you've got a little girl that you want to empower, this is a great way to do it. Let's talk about how fun it is to cook in somebody else's kitchen when you have no idea where anything is. Well, you want to know what else I forgot to do today? Bring a rolling pin. Okay, I am going to need 2 to 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 tablespoon. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 tablespoons. Got to keep going because I've got 2 batches. 1, 2. I didn't feel like 3. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. This is also why I'm really bad at working out, because I lose count of what I'm doing. Okay, well, that's coffee enough for the coffee icing. And I'm going to drink the rest of this because somebody's like incredibly tired, and that somebody might be me. Haha. A warm towel? No, just a towel. We're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Gosh, I don't know how much time we have left, but there it is. The next step will be rolling it out, and I'll show you guys. But then we're going to spread 3 tablespoons of softened butter. Pop it open. 3 tablespoons of softened butter, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. That's going to go on. Now, the rolls that I made this an hour-ish ago, the rolls I made prior to all of this, I cut them I rolled them up, I think, the wrong way. Oops. But it could be worse. It could be so much worse. Do you have a jump to the recipe button here? No? Oh, there it is. I got to check some things like my oven temperature because I can't remember what my temp is supposed to be. I also forgot my rolling pin, so we're going to use a water bottle. And then bake at 375. 375. Hey, Leonardo. All right. I'm going to come back to you. Here we are. Salud, Robert. How's it going? Yes, Lola just put into the comment section for merchandise. You can go to our website. It's thesatindolls.com/shop. Just remember, that's dolls with a Z. I don't trust that my teaspoon isn't gonna melt in that coffee. So, what TV are we watching? What movies are we seeing? We recently watched Bill and Ted Face the Music. Admittedly, I fell asleep right in the middle. Yes, Eric, it is my inner MacGyver. I do like to make things work. Yeah. I'm so used to grinding my beans fresh. Like I said, I ground up some beans this morning. My husband put them in a baggie. And I got an hour out of LA and realized I didn't grab that baggie. So the coffee grounds are still sitting in LA. Recently binged Mrs. Maisel. I love Mrs. Maisel. The marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Oh, the end of the last season just like gutted me. Storm Chasers. Ooh, that's interesting. I feel like we watched something. It wasn't weather related, but it was about like extreme sports, and there were like some surfers. Let me make sure this is going. Okay, so bake 375. 375. Oh, is that the side one? Wait. mother's fabulous. She already started the oven for me. So it's preheating to 375. Okay, so we've wasted like 4 minutes. Has this been resting for about 4 minutes? I think. Not sure what to watch next. Warming up for the satin dolls. Been too long, Bill and Ted. I enjoyed Bill and Ted. I really did. I liked the girls that they cast as their daughters. I thought they were hilarious. The girl who plays, I can never remember, Keanu Reeves' daughter. She's in the Netflix show Atypical, and she's great in that. And when I saw her in this, I was like, oh, she's really good. I like her a lot. Storm Chaser just finished watching the Minions movie on TV. Well, hey, Christian. Hi, Arlen. Hi, John Corlett. We've got some cinnamon rolls resting. This is their first rest period. What else is happening? Different angle. The secrets of the kitchen are revealed. Yes, Kyle. We are at a different angle today because we're in a different kitchen. I'm in Palm Springs with the family that I work for. Hi, Giorgio's. Michael, to answer your question, singing with the seals. Oh, my Lord. So there's never a dull moment on a Dolls gig, in case you were wondering. And our dressing room, our green room, was on a yacht. And we were finishing getting ready, and all of a sudden, Lola hears these like seals in the background, and we were like, wait, are they real? And they were on a dock. They were up on a dock, like one boat behind us. And so I naturally had to get a couple of videos of me trying to sing against the seals. I don't know how their harmonies are, but I'm sure if we gave them the melody line, then they'd be able to work and we could work around them. But they know how to project, that's for sure. They have no problems with their volume. Highlander watching a short spinoff later. The Raven. Oh, I didn't know there was a spinoff called The Raven. Hello, everybody. Just binged The Witcher. Oh, the series about The Witcher. I've seen that, making of The Witcher. I need to go back and rewatch it because I like checked out during a bunch of parts, but you know, Henry Cavill, who wouldn't want to rewatch anything he's in? Those rippling pectorals and that silver hair. I like it. Plus, he's also like actually a gaming nerd. He released a video during quarantine of him putting together his own PC. And of course, he did it like a sexy putting together the computer. I thought it was hilarious. I enjoy people who have a good sense of humor like that. Was a funny video with the seals. Thank you, Tony. I aim to make people laugh. The seals need an auto-tune? Yeah, just a little bit. Really didn't get on with The Witcher. You know, I feel like it was done really closely to the game because it's a game, right? Isn't it? Hey, Lola. Isn't The Witcher based on a game? It's a game and not a novel. So it was, which is an interesting thing, like just for, you know, for everybody else out there, it's when you're adapting something. That's what I was going to say. I was like, where did my thoughts go? Come back. When you're adapting something like a book or a game to film or television, like Game of Thrones, totally different. You know, especially at a certain point, they started moving past the books because George R.R. Martin hadn't finished it. There's a delicate line that production is always walking of staying true enough to the book or the game, the original source material, so that all the fans are happy with the story that's being told, but also being able to bring in people who don't know anything about the book or the universe or the series. You know, obviously, as any fan, and if you've watched the Harry Potters and read them prior to that, you know that some sacrifices have to be made, but sometimes the diehard fans of the original source material will be upset because they didn't do it justice, but people who aren't familiar with the source material really enjoyed it because they never got lost. And I feel like with The Witcher, it was very true to its original source.
And so the fans really appreciated it. But I also don't know the source and I still enjoy it myself. But maybe I was just enjoying the actor. Game series based on the novel, yes. From Poland. Oh, interesting.
The timelines, yeah, the timelines get really confusing, especially with what's the girl who's like an ugly duckling, isn't even ugly, and then turns into this like gorgeous thing halfway through. Yeah, really, really interesting. But Witcher's good. Only problem with ebooks is that R.R. Martin really likes writing about food. That's so funny. Yes, thank you, Kristen. The game based off of a Polish bloke. All right, well there we go. There's our lesson for the day, and I think, y'all, I think something was supposed to double in size. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it like just one more minute before we roll out our lovely dough. Coffee is good. It's better when it's fresh. We're out on Airbnb and this was somebody's coffee and they left decaf. Who drinks decaf? Like, just have water. Just have water at that point. Hello, Sam La Bam Bam. Hello, Sam La Bam Bam. Kyle, series was massive hit in Europe, got exposure to games. Show took book events such as, okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, it creates a lot of good online discussion that isn't politics. So, and I think we could all benefit from that. Actually, I was in the laundry room the other day. One of my tenants came in and he asked about the gym upstairs and whether it was closed. I said, yeah, we had to close it. It's COVID. We can't clean everything properly. And I said, yeah, it's unfortunate that, because of all the smoke with the fires, people can't really work out outside because the air quality is like so terrible. And then we got into another discussion, tried to get on another discussion, and at one point I was like, man, you literally can't talk about any single generic chit chat topic and not be thoroughly depressed by the end of it. Everything, the weather is terrible, politics are terrible, it's terrible. But here, everything is good. And at least hope here, everything is good for you. I'm going to pretend like it is so that we can continue to have a lovely time. What is cat word, Kristen? That's something German that I don't know about. My mic keeps getting muffled, Yeah, I don't know what is up with Facebook. Is my sound all the way up? Anyway, I'm so sorry. I probably resonate at a different frequency that doesn't mesh well with technology. I mean, I know this for a fact. Oh, thank you, Trisha. You can go get the tank top at satindolls.com, thesatindolls.com/shop. Hi, Richie. Better now? Good. It's probably going to cut in and out. I hate to just be that. Can fix it, but I honestly don't know what to do. Other than be born as a different human being. And it's kind of too late for that, I would say. How do my friends enjoy the cake? Oh my gosh, they loved it. They loved it so much. So much. It was wonderful. The whiskey really came out in that frosting. Oh yeah, okay. I think this is the good time. So, yeah, the whiskey came out in that frosting, and it was delicious. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We've got our lovely little dough. I'm gonna take a water bottle. You guys are crazy. Okay, so I'm using a water bottle because, like I said, I forgot my rolling pin. That's okay. It's going to make it work. I also, that might help. Otherwise, I just broke the water bottle. So we're going to try to roll this out into a 14 by 8-inch rectangle. The good news is this rolls really easily. Don't worry, I did wash the outside of this water bottle before turning it into a rolling pin. Oh, with American beer. Hilarious. Some American beer, the craft beer is good, but I'll agree with you. That typical Bud, all that stuff, no bueno. I just will not drink if that's all you have to offer me. Back again. I might have gotten flour in my microphone. Who knows? Okay, but at this point, we're rolling out into as much of a rectangle as we can get it. Oh, this is still warm. You know what? I might have gotten the liquid too hot because I didn't bring my thermometer either. It might have been too hot, and that might have slowed the actual growth of the yeast. But that's fine. I think it'll still taste good. Okay, so here comes the fun part. We take our butter. Ugh, and it's been sitting out since last night, so it's like perfectly. It literally is like lotion. I mean, some people might use. Actually, I worked at a restaurant where some girls were like, olive oil is so good for your skin. You can just rub it on. And we had this giant vat of it because it was an Italian place, and we would keep olive oil and balsamic vinegar on the table. And they would actually open the little drink dispenser and pour olive oil on their hands and like rub their hands. And our chef was just like, stop. This is my money. Because it was his restaurant. He was like, that's
money. It's not lotion. But I guess if you're really in a bind, you can make it into stuff. Okay, so we have spread the 3 tablespoons of softened butter onto our dough, a rolled out dough. I'm not going to rub this butter into my hands. I'm going to want to roll out. I'm here, everybody. Don't worry, I'm down there. Okay. Now we get to do the cinnamon sugar. That is a teeny butter out. And you can, yeah. You need a really good butter dish. I would get something covered. Especially, I know people are having problems with ants right now, so you definitely want to get it covered. But I do have a butter dish. I got one. I got 2 butter dishes. The first thing I bought was like a European style, which for my European friends, so it's like a round cylinder, and it's got the lid that has like the bell cap underneath it. And you're supposed to put like a little water in the bottom of it, and the butter goes up in the cup, and then you put it back down, and the water forms like a seal. I don't know. I never
got it to work right. But is that like a thing over in Europe? I don't know. But yes, you can leave butter out and it still is fresh.
I would just, I wouldn't eat it if you're leaving it uncovered because bacteria. Yeah. Okay, so Facebook, I'm going to show you right there on Instagram. There we go. It's kind of like a pizza. That's what it kind of looks like, right? Like a pizza. I think. I don't know. That's what I think. Okay, so the other one I rolled this way. I'm going to roll it this way this time. I want it to be a pretty tight roll. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing everything wrong. Maybe I'm just breaking all the rules. This is interesting because you can kind of see me instead of them. What time is it? So it's about 1:30. It's almost
those other things. The second batch is almost done setting. And yeah. You want it to be tight like a tiger. It's definitely not a rectangle, but you know what? I don't care. Hi, Forest Forager. Hi, John. We've got our cinnamon roll. I'm just going to set you down there and do that. Okay, so here comes the part where I don't mess up the homeowner's nice, lovely kitchen. I'm supposed to get 8 cinnamon rolls out of this, so I'm actually just going to cut the ends off here. I'm using a serrated knife. It tends to work a little better, but oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that make? I don't know. These should be, guys. This is where having a tape measure. Here we go. This is where having a ruler, a measuring stick would be very beneficial, because I could make less of a mess with this and it would come out a little more uniform, but we're going to make it work. All right. Because the last batch I cut, I definitely did not get them even. And you could tell when I lined them up in the dish how uneven I made them. But look at that. Look at her. Nice layers. You can see the layers in there. Half, then have the 2 halves. You know, that makes sense. And I've never claimed to be like an incredibly logical person. I just get things done. Hi, TG and Swing. We just cut our cinnamon rolls, and ooh, Malanta. I think they're gonna be so good. Okay, so listen to the sound of my voice, because I have to walk 12,000 feet to the other side of the room where the cinnamon rolls have been sitting. And here I come. All right, so here's the other batch. And I think they're what they're gonna be. So I'm gonna pop them in the oven. It smells good. Okay, so she's in. Let me grab the other. I don't need Instagram. This is why I feel bad, because I'm not on here. So, my first is going to do the toppings while I walk out this hand, because I don't trust other people to clean things properly. It's almost like having a couple, right? Isn't it? You think so? I don't know. And here we are. It is not my kitchen, Trisha. I have serious kitchen envy, and I'm going to be so sad when next week I have to bake in my kitchen again. Other applications open on your laptop? I do. Let's take that one off. Let's take that one off. Let's do that one. Let's take that one away, and let's take this one. And then, whoop, 25 to 28 minutes. That's how long these are going to have to bake. Could be affecting Wi-Fi connections. Oh, are they toned? They're just beefy. They're just always like that, my calves. It's called the Olympian technique. To college work. College work. That's fun. What kind of college are we doing? Oh, look. Here she is, folks. Sleeping like the adorable baby that she is. God, I love her. She's the best. Okay. I'm going to grease this slightly. And then and then we're going to place them in the bag. And then we're going to do some music. And at the very end, I'm going to, hi, Aisling. Is it Aisling? I'm so terrible with how to pronounce names. I'm so sorry. Girl foot. This thing in shoes. Legtriloquism. There we go. I like that one. Legtriloquism. Did the sound improve at all on Facebook? I've only got one thing going, and that's my recipe, and then I'm gonna have to pull up some chords for some music because we're pseudo sight reading today. All right, greased pan, and we're going to put them. Now, here's my question. I gotta check this. Fill the rolls. Did that. Tightly cover. 10 to 12 even rolls. Oh, so I made stuff up. But it doesn't. Okay, well, it doesn't actually say whether they should be like super close together or not. So I'm just going to arrange them like so. Definitely didn't get these all even all the way around. But dang, they look pretty, you guys. I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to toot my own horn for a second. They look good. Oh. I think I got some hair on that one. Oops. They look good. I will definitely do a recap video, a finished product video with my dove a little later when she wakes up. Although she shouldn't be having this because it's dairy. It's got so much dairy in it. Okay. Now, you tightly cover with plastic or aluminum foil, but you want it to be tightly covered. And of course, this cling film is just going to be silly and not cover. It's not going to stick. That's okay. There they are. And you let these rest for an hour and a half. Should we play some music while Facebook will still let me? I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why. I honestly think Mark Zuckerberg can handle the royalties. I think you can grow out of a dairy allergy. Yes, you can grow out of dairy. I knew some other babies who they could not have dairy. They weren't necessarily allergic to it like she is, but they definitely had to we had to stop giving them dairy for a second. All right, so that's not what I wanted to do. So my voice has definitely been feeling the effects of the smoke in the air, which is unfortunate. Let's see, is this the one I used last night? No. There we are. This is one, if you tuned into the live stream of our concert last Saturday, you might have heard. It's going to sound a little different because I am only one voice. Hello, VV36. You came just in time for some music. So it's going to sound different than usual because, like I said, I'm only one voice, but maybe, Christian, I don't know, but they're not going to allow people to like play music come October or something like that. I don't know, but we're going to do it while we can, and then I think we'll just switch to YouTube or something. But I wrote my mother, I wrote my father, and now I'm writing you too. It doesn't have the intro, so I'm just making this up on the spot. I'm sure of mother, I'm sure of father, and now I wanna be sure, very, very sure of you. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me, anyone else but me, anyone else but me. No, don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me till I come marching home. I just got word from a guy who heard from the guy next door to me. The girl he met just loves to pet and it fits you to a T. So don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. I just got word from the guy who heard from the guy next door to me. The girl he met just loves to pet and she fits you to a T. So don't go out, don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Yay! There it is for watching it on the, looking at it all up on there. Yes, I can still perform. That is good news. Okay. Live stream's actually an old rule since 2018. Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh, yay. For those of you on thanks everybody. For those of you on Instagram who are missing the comment section on the Facebook stream, apparently that rule only pertains to like recorded videos, which is really unfortunate too, but it was from 2018, and because it's live, we're doing a live stream, it should be good. We just can't put it onto like a CD or anything, but okay, there we go. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Hi, Johan Ronan. Did I get flour all over me yet? I mean, it is all over me. It's all over everywhere. Okay, so the next song that I've got for you, it comes from my mother's favorite band. Is this the right one? It's not the one I found last night, but I think it should be fine. Nope. I'm going to a different one because this is too many chords. That other one was like, okay. It's cool. Because I've been all over the place this week. I made an emergency trip down to San Marco on Sunday. Stayed until Monday early evening. Had Tuesday to do my own stuff. Went down to Irvine yesterday. I'm in Palm Springs today. I'm back in Irvine tomorrow. And I'm just tomorrow night. Woo! Olivia goes on tour. I'm really how that. Got it down on my desk now. I'm here. Beach Boys for you. The Beach Boys is my mother's favorite band. She loves them. I love them. Maybe not as aggressively as she does, but I do enjoy them. And we're going to see how well I can stumble through. Dang it. How well I can stumble through these chords. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older and we wouldn't have to wait so long? Wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? You know it's gonna make it that much better when we can say goodnight and stay together. and spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through. The happy times together we'd be spending. I wish that every day was never ending. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Ooh, somebody didn't practice this chord change. Let's see what those chords are. Doop. So this is my life. Maybe we think and wish and hope and pray it. What is this chord? I know it might come true. Maybe then there wouldn't be a single thing we couldn't do. We could be married, and then we'd be happy. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Ba 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 da ba. You know, it seems the more we talk about it, whoops, it only makes it worth to live without it. But let's talk about it. Wouldn't it be nice? Good night, my baby. Sleep tight, my baby. Good night, my baby. Sleep tight. Yay! Another stumble through. Oh, I was like, oh man, this will be so easy. And then I totally didn't look at that one bridge chord change. Pavement got it. Yeah. Singing along. Yay. It's a good song. Their stuff is super fun, super good to sing along to. I feel, I've got flour all over myself. That's okay. I don't have it on the ukulele. I don't think I have it on the ukulele. It's fine. It's fine. Don't tell anybody. All right, so we've got like 12 minutes. Let's get to this icing. Let's see what other kind of bowls they have. It's like every time I open up a drawer, there's like 10,000 more bowls, which I'm not really complaining about. Oh, my Lanta. But I can tell you, whoever designed this kitchen is like after my own heart, because I love like just white dishes. They're just classic, timeless. All right, so I know that I need a cup of powdered sugar. I did bring my measuring cup. A half of a teaspoon of vanilla, and then the coffee. And I think we're just gonna whisk this together. You guys, this is where it gets really precarious, and I swear to you, I'm gonna shake, and then it's just gonna like avalanche out onto the cup. Okay, so 1 cup of powdered sugar. She's still sleeping like the little angel that she is. Nuts. I put my teaspoon in. Okay, so we're going to do like half of this. Yeah, that's roughly half, I guess. I don't know. It's icing. Hi, Martin. How's it going? How's it going? All right, and then a half of a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're just going to whisk. We're going to whisk it up until it gets nice and smooth. or it's all going to get caught up in the whisk. I'm not sure how thick this should be, but, and there we have icing. Actually, that looks really good. Look at that ribbon. Look at her fall. Oh, no, I don't want that much. Something in there that just tastes kind of funny. Maybe I had flour on my hands and I didn't realize it. Can give her a little more coffee. I'm doing pretty well, Martin. How are you? Just getting back from work, I see. Oh, look at the cinnamon roll. Oh, London Chapter. Ooh, look, Chapter. Have you met Anna Chapter? She's got some phenomenal Chappers in London. The kitty, the fabulous kitty. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Just a ribbon. I'm gonna let it go just like this. Y'all, I haven't set a timer for those cinnamon rolls, so they're just. I don't know. We're gonna see. So, next week, Tony, I'm gonna learn bake you a cake. I'm gonna learn the cake song, Tony. It's on my list. And Eric, I'm gonna learn perfect. Every week it's just like, oh, what am I gonna sing? And I went the easiest route. The stuff that I know this week. Tony and Eric, I'm doing it for you guys. Coffee's bad. It's just bad. It just didn't taste good because, somebody thought decaf would be an acceptable type of ground. I mean, I do love the taste of coffee. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Coffee is no good to me unless it can caffeinate. But that's okay. It's good for the flavor. I wonder if adding more coffee to it. I'm going to hope. I'm such a bad measure. Perfect by Ed Sheeran. No, Perfect by, what's the band's name, Eric? Yes, Martin, I am looking after my little dove. She's currently asleep. If you can see her there. I'll give Facebook one more look. Oh, she's so cute. When I got here, she smiled real big at me. It was nice. I really do need to sing that. Who saw Felicity's? Yes, Felicity had a spotlight session yesterday. I Am the Lion by Neil Diamond. Oh, I don't know that one. I'll look it up. I can't promise that I would sing it very well, but I'll look it up. Class is a hit. Play and watch thing. Oh, that's great. Yes. Tony says Felicity's stream was fantastic. I unfortunately was babysitting and working all day. Fairground Attraction. Is that who wrote Perfect? Eric? Robert says it's Fairground Attraction. I don't know, but there we go. We'll figure it out. Perfect. It's got to. I want it to be perfect. Something like that, if I'm remembering it. Yes. Everybody is giving some love to Felicity. I believe Lola, correct me if I'm wrong, if people missed Felicity's stream, where can they look her up? We have been putting a lot of our streams onto our Satin Dolls website. Ella also has an IGTV series on the Satin Dolls account. I've got a Baking with Olivia series on that account. I've got a Baking with Olivia series for all the actor videos on my profile, Satin Doll _ Olivia Idol, in case you need that. It's on the website under Spotlight Wednesdays, or you can go search for our page on YouTube and find Felicity's Spotlight stream there. I think when I'm gonna have to drive back tomorrow, I'll just put that on and give it a good listen. Because we love to support these guys. Okay, so newscasting. I'm really like
concerned as to why I don't. I'm not picking up the coffee. I'm gonna put the rest of that in there.
I'm not getting the, oops, made a mess, Michael. Don't tell anyone. Just gonna put the rest of that coffee in there. And maybe that will thicken it up. I might need to thicken it with a little extra sugar. Sugar. So, hi, Petticoat Heart. 1 single cup of icing sugar. Yes, that's right. 1 single cup. 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla. I mean, maybe it says bold. Maybe there was something wrong with it and I didn't realize it. Have a bit of a gypsy swing vibe. Yes. Oh, are you talking about perfect, Robert? I'm assuming. Eddie Reader. I don't know. I'll look all of this stuff up. I have no idea why it tastes funny, Trisha. Like, I'm one of those people, whenever everyone's like, to make your cream cheese frosting, you need a whole pound of sugar. I'm just like, no, I don't, because I like the cream cheese flavor. I would much rather
Have the cream cheese flavor than like the give me a headache sugar taste. That's real thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Not bad. Great, Michael. I believe it was the lead singer of Prayer Ground 3. Okay. Um, ooh, yes. And just so you guys know, we've got our very first Satin Dolls album dropping in November. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. We'll be putting up links very soon so that you guys can order those. Okay, Instagram, I'm going to do this.
Well, thank you, Trisha. All right, let's just take a look. Oh no, they're ready. I think.
Oh no. Well, that was good timing. Okay, so the real brown problem is the middle, since they bake together like this, you might not be all the way through. So I'm gonna get like I'm gonna take this knife and I'm going to test it. It is a good iron. I've never used it before. And I'm just gonna see how. Okay, so like let's in the center. Yeah, I would say they're pretty much done. If so, 25 to 28 minutes. If you notice the tops of your cinnamon rolls are getting too brown too fast, you can always, but they're not quite cooked in the middle. Because, like I said, they bake right next to each other. So everything in the center is going to take, like the outsides and tops are going to get cooked before it cooks in the center.
Cover it with foil. Just lay a sheet of foil right over it, and that will keep the heat off of the very tops of it, but it'll still be getting hot and cooked in the center. Next week, how about a nice Schwarzwälder Kirsch? Schwarzwälder Kirsch Black Forest. I did make Black Forest
Cupcakes one time. Black cherry pie, but that sounds delicious. Specifically, seeing as I never have success. Oh no, no. Yeah, the single or that new single is still on Amazon, Spotify. It will not be on any Google Play music platform because that platform is going away. It's also moved to YouTube Music, which I'm very upset about because that's mine. Black Forest cake or pie? Black forest pie. Okay, we haven't made pie in a while, so maybe we will get some pie in there. So that's my time for today. Go make sure to check out my profile later. I'll do a taste test with my little dove. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to Baking with Olivia on tour. And I will see you next Thursday. Goodbye, everybody. Have a